Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Devils. Up next, third division doubles matchup here between Bueno and Manu and Olharan and CRB. Boy, the way Manu played that first match, and you got Bueno up there, who's been great also for the Cyclones this season. This Devils team, Olharan and CRB, going to have their hands full. Devils, they come into this one 1-6 in their 7 matches this season. And then you look at this Cyclones team, led by Manu there in the back. They are 5-2 in their 7 matches, the best record in this third division. Get a bit of a mismatch in terms of the rankings with the number 1 player. Olharan up in the front against Bueno, who's the 5. But then you got Manu in the backcourt for the Cyclones, their number 1 player, against CRB of the Devils, who is the 6.
It's a bigger discrepancy in the back, I think.
Yeah.
If nothing else, height-wise.
Certainly. And you see here Manu, one of the taller on the roster, and CRB, I mean, historically you said the shorter players up in the front, but CRB's really developed nicely into a backcourter.
Yeah, man, he's got some power.
And he's got Olharan up there. See if they can pull off this upset. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for match number 4. Third division doubles. Representing the Cyclones, we have the team of Bueno and Manu. And for the Devils, it's Olharan and CRB. That serve begins. Match number 4. Backhand to the inside. Comes out to the middle of the court. Here's Bueno. CRB now switching from left to right. Drops it over the top. Manu controls it. Up at the 10 line. Forehand delivered back into the corner. CRB keeps it on the left side. Hard throw by Manu. CRB out of the way. Olharan left side remote. Bueno attacks. Lets it pass on the bounce. Here's Manu now. Well placed to the inside. CRB takes it in overhead. Manu now up at the 10. Powerful backhand. Remote's coming out. Olharan lines it up. Drops it over the top. Manu on the bounce. From the 11th line. Puts it back on the inside. CRB now. Here's Manu. Hard throw into the corner. Great catch by CRB. Pulling it off the sidewall. Manu does the same. Olharan all alone for this one. Pushed it to the outside. Bueno on the bounce. Low and hard on the return. Olharan has it off the sidewall. Good catch. Hard backhand. Remote now for Bueno. He makes the save on a knee. Gets it into the backcourt. There's CRB to make the catch. Manu now from the 12th line. The backhand opens up. Olharan looking for it. He makes a save. Drops it just above the pad. Manu on the bounce up at the 9 line. Powerful throw. Back to CRB. Bueno now from the left side. The backhand picked off by CRB. What a play right on the side wall. This one dropping low. Manu runs under it. The backhand. Wall to wall. Olharan turns it to the outside, but that one's outside the court. First point. Our 4th match goes to the Cyclones, Bueno and Manu.
Just wide. Olharan feeling out an outside placement. Landing out of play.
Low runner just above the pad. Here's Manu back at the 11th line. Hard throw into the corner. CRB out of the way. Olharan, powerful rebote. Manu now between the 12 and 13 line. Delivers it to the left side of CRB. This one dropping low. Manu steps up. Backhand blasted along the sidewall. CRB handles. Manu now from the 11th line. Another one back into the corner on the bounce. Olharan picks it off on the rebote. Here's Manu again. Forehand over the top. It's well thrown on the wall. Scooped up by Olharan. There's a powerful backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Bueno gets in there, makes a save. Olharan into the costado. It's a drop shot. Manu takes off early. Gets there in plenty of time. Backhand blasted. And coming out. Forehander Bote. Bueno switching from left to right. Gets this one high and hard. Dropping there. CRB though. Picks it off the side wall. Low runner again. Olharan gets back in there. Delivers a backhand, high and hard. Bueno now. Up at the 6 line, turns the rebote, drops between the Devils. Olharan makes the save. Here's Manu now over the 9 line. CRB just steps out of the way. Olharan comes back over the top. Manu scooped it up. Right in the corner, Olharan over the top again. Here's Manu from the 11 line, sidearm play. Dropping, there's CRB, backhand. Manu now, up at the 10 line, high and hard. Here's Manu now from the 11 line. Another hard backhand, trading here with CRB. His left side, trying to get it past Manu. Good catch off the side wall. Olharan now backed up, able to cut it off. The low runner picked off on the left side of Manu again. CRB's backhand, trying to get past Manu. Good catch overhead, back at the 13. This one close to the side wall. CRB lets that one come out. Olharan makes another save. Ball kicked up. Here's Manu now, back beyond the 13. Drops it inside. Rebote is coming out. There's a rebote. Forehand, picked off on the right side. Here's Manu now. Left side save opens up. Bueno reaching up high. Forehand, low and hard. Olharan's there to scoop it up. Into the costado. Inside placement. Manu's there. Backhand. CRB makes the stop overhead. His backhand just does clear. Manu overhead. Drops it to the inside. CRB now. From the 12 line, hard back to the inside. Another good catch by Manu. Just out of reach of Olharan. CRB now at the 11. Right on the sidewall, Manu pulls it off the numbers. Ote over the top on the bounce. Here's Manu, controls it again from the 11 line. CRB now, foot on the wall. He does not come down with the ball. That's 2 points for the Cyclones.
CRB does much better when he keeps it on his left side. That right side, especially having to move up the wall, just not his play. Olharan again, sticking with a mostly defensive game here. Bueno and Manu just spot on, locked in with each other. 2 points.
Olharan picks a serve. Backhand just out of reach of Manu, but he has the rebote. Nice save.
Look at that catch.
Aggressive play off the sidewall into the drop shot. That's dropped perfectly to score.
Okay, Olharan tried a couple of those before that did not work. That did.
First point for the Devils. They serve. Great catch by Manu. Backhand to the inside. Here's CRB now from the 12. High hard throw. Rebote's coming out. Bueno makes a save. Power to the inside. Not a lot on that rebote. Olharan digs it out, but a little too high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. 3 points for the Cyclones.
Olharan spent the last 2 weeks overseas. Some of that time was spent on traditionally longer court. Taking a bit of an adjustment to get back to this.
CRB got up to it just before the second bounce. Here's a rebote, left side by Manu. Comes out to the middle of the court. Olharan on the costado, low and hard. Manu scooped it up. Backhand taken off the sidewall. Here's CRB, able to pass on the return. Rebote, forehand, comes up the middle. CRB now from the right side, crossing the sidewall. Manu lines it up. Olharan cuts off another, just above the pad.
Wow.
That is tipped. Very well thrown. That's 2 points.
It is hard to figure out the cortada here at Magic City. Now, that was a cortada that was still moving up at the 11 line, so it's cortada-ish. But a ball that's thrown low and hard above the pad and having contact with the side wall. Really well done.
Well placed serve, better catch there on the left side of Manu. Right in the corner, not a lot on that rebote. Olharan has to dig it out. Backhand from the 10 line, taken off the sidewall. Good catch by CRB, hard return, stopped by Manu. Here's Olharan, powerful backhand, wall to wall. Bueno lines it up at the 3 line, turns a rebote. CRB, nice catch right off the side wall. The backhand's just out of reach. Bueno on the return, keeps it inside. CRB on the bounce. Manu aggressively moving up on it. There's a backhand, blasted at the 10 line. CRB makes the play. CRB reaching in again. There's a backhand. Off on the left side. Here's Manu now. Low hard forehand. CRB is across the sidewall. Stands in there. Manu now over the 10. Lobs the backhand up. CRB takes in another. Manu again. This one crossing the sidewall. Olharan pulls it. Low backhand. Stopped by Manu. Manu now over the top from the right side. Olharan runs around it, scoops it up, comes back over the top. Manu, good positioning, takes it on the forehand. Olharan, the picata, big bounce. Manu backs up to the 13 line. Forehand high off the front wall. 3-wall play. Olharan low in hard on the return. Manu steps up, backhand. Get to the inside. CRB, another good catch. Another
beautiful
powerful backhand on the return. Bueno gets involved. Rebote stopped on the left side of CRB. Manu on the backhand, drops between them. Olharan has it on the backhand. Manu runs around this one, drops the rebote to the inside. That kicked up. CRB, great control. Forehand back over the top. Here's Manu now reaching up. And big bounce, scooped up by Olharan. CRB has it off the sidewall. This one a little bit higher. Manu backs up at the 12 line, secures the catch, drops it inside. Here's Olharan. Manu puts it on the wall. CRB back there at the 12. This one. Iron hard again. Manu in the corner makes the play. That backhand opens up to the middle of the court. Here's Bueno into the carom. That's wide. 3-3, we're tied up.
Completely understand the concept of player getting tired of the volleying and therefore wants to end it on a shot. Bueno's been spot on with these shots too, but in that case, just did not work.
What a perfectly placed serve. That is an ace. Olharan and CRB take the lead 4-3.
Manu has been stopping those all night long. That one working beautifully for Olharan, crossing the sidewall perfectly.
Well placed serve again. That's a tremendous catch by Manu before it crosses. Rebote, forehand, picked off the sidewall. Here's Manu now from the 10 line. The backhand, stopped by CRB. CRB goes wall to wall. Rebote for Bueno. Pushed one to the outside. CRB runs under it. On the forehand, Manu keeps it on the right side. Right at the feet of Olharan. He scooped it up powerfully over the top. Here's Manu now on the bounce from the 11th line to the inside. That drops in the corner. The rebote's missed. 4-4 is the score. Bueno and Manu serve.
Very well played point by all 4 players. Olharan, we're seeing a little more of what we saw before he took some time off. Bit more aggressive on the play. But again, Bueno and Manu absolutely locked in sync with one another.
Rebote coming out to Bueno. Up at the 5 line. Just does clear the overhead screen. That's close to the sidewall. Olharan rips it. Scoop by Bueno. The carom. Oh, that's wide. Five points for the Devils. They have a possible set point.
That ball was coming at Bueno 1,000 miles an hour. He scooped it up beautifully. Just more than enough to get it back up to the front wall. He wanted to finish that point. Just laying it out.
What a catch there by Manu. The backhand stopped by CRB. Manu now from the 11 line over the top. Olharan pulled out the cesta at the last second. CRB made the catch, but the backhand's in the overhead screen. 5-5. This is set point. CRB handles the serve. Here's the backhand. Manu on the hop, takes it in. Over the top to the inside. CRB all alone, stops it on the right side. Bueno reaching in, up at the 6 line. There's the backhand. CRB stops another one. This one right on the sidewall. Manu picks it off the ground. The backhand comes shooting off the back wall. Olharan saves it. On the bounce, Manu now from the 11 line. The backhand, wall to wall on the sidewall. Olharan just lays it up. Well, that forehand comes up the middle. On the bounce, Olharan hard to the inside. Manu has to turn the rebote. He digs it out. CRB reaching up high. Good catch up at the 12 line over the top. Bueno thought about it. Manu's got it in the backcourt. This one kicking up. CRB got up there. Forehand dropping to the inside. Manu runs under it. He blasts the backhand. Comes shooting out again. Olharan pushed it outside. Bueno takes it in the air. Low and hard. CRB all alone. Gets there before the second bounce. Here's Manu now from the 12 line. Backhand stopped in the air by CRB. The backhand opens up. Bueno reaches low. Here's CRB again. Juggled it. Point and set. The Cyclones take it 6-5. 2 minutes up on the board. We'll come back and play set 2.
I have to tell you, a lot of impressive play out there. I am more than impressed with CRB. CRB is way overmatched in this backcourt.
I mean, his catching was spot on, Stu.
I mean, look at this one.
But you see, that's that popped out of the basket.
If nothing else, I mean, if you want to take, if you want to take the rule it was originally written over 60 years ago.
Sure.
Is that bobbling or juggling in and of itself does not constitute a foul. It only constitutes a foul if the bobbling or juggling creates holding. Now the game has evolved,
Absolutely.
Especially the way we play it here at Magic City. In that case, maybe the bobbling call could have been but no, it did result in a hold. The motion, the constant motion of the ball, of the cesta did stop. So that was like textbook definition of a juggle.
Yeah, tough way to end the set, but again, the right call made there.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, 5-5, impressive.
Yeah, you know, Bueno and Manu, all they could handle. This is one of the better teams, but when you got Olharan up there in the front, I mean, he could really change the game.
Just a few paces off what we saw before he left for 2 weeks. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in the break between the first and second set in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the evening. There the camera's focused on Olharan on the right, CRB playing his backcourt on the left. Time's expired. Time to begin our second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 2. Set 2 has begun. Olharan had it for a moment, couldn't get the throw off. That first point quickly going to the Cyclones.
Yeah, not sure what happened. I mean, it was a tough scoop by any stretch of the imagination, but it's almost like he realized, wait, I'm at the 10 line. What am I scooping back here for?
Manu takes it off the floor. Here's the backhand. Hard to the inside. Olharan up the wall. He's down with the ball. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Dropped inside, another great catch by Olharan. A backhand passing again, comes shooting off the back wall. Bueno returns it. Back to CRB, good catch right off the side wall. Good scoop there by Olharan. Nice play by Manu on the hop. Brings it in, puts it on the wall. This comes shooting out. Olharan quick turn. Not enough to reach the front wall. That is a second point for the Cyclones.
That just caught the pad. Again, CRB, the smarter of the two choices. That ball was coming in hot and fast. Let it go. See if Olharan can get a play on it. It's coming out a little too fast for Olharan's rebote.
CRB, that serve takes him to the outside. Big backhand. What a catch, no look overhead by Manu. He drops it back to the inside. Rebote forehand. Olharan puts it on the sidewall. Manu brings it in. Runner. Good reflexes by Bueno. Quickly into the forehand. CRB has it. Here's a backhand. Hard throw out of reach of Manu. Bueno backpedals and missed the rebote. It's a point for Olharan and CRB. They're on the board here in set two.
Always important to get that first board. Board? You always got the board. It's always important to get that first point up on the board. That's what the Devils were able to do just now. We'll see if Olharan and CRB are able to build on it.
Backhand to the inside. Another good catch there by CRB. Higher and harder. Just out of reach of Manu. Calls for Bueno to take it. He makes a save.
Oh.
And he hit himself on the throw.
So unfortunately, there's like double punishment. One, you get hit with the ball. Two, you lose the point. Bueno throwing the ball, trying to get out of the way. Hit him squarely. Obviously, the opposing team has no play on the ball whatsoever if you're getting hit with it. So that's a loss of point.
Backhand to the inside, drops between them. Olharan gets out there, lays up the rebote. That ball kicking up. Olharan gets back in there, makes the save on the back end. Bueno attacks up at the 7th line, hard to the inside. Olharan quickly into the backhand. This one ripped, coming off the side, off the back wall rather. Bueno turns the rebote.
Oh, right off the frame.
And it's tipped. The Cyclones retake the lead 3-2.
Again, when those balls are floating into the right side, CRB's done a better job of moving cross court and taking it on the left side.
Serve missed, in and out of the basket it goes. That is an ace, brings the Cyclones to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, CRB's making those catches all night. Not sure what happened there.
Backhand to the inside, picked off overhead there by Olharan, wall to wall from the left side. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Bueno powers that overhead now. Olharan drops it to the inside. Manu keeps it on the backhand. Low runner, oh, that kicked way
What a
up.
catch.
CRB caught it in the air. His backhand, though, is in the overhead screen and out of play. 5 points for the Cyclones. They have a possible set and a possible match point. Nice catch by Manu, backing up, but juggling on the catch.
He can argue it all he wants. It's not going to change.
3 points for the Devils.
Once the call has been made, the judge is not wearing a black robe. No. It bobbled before it went to the spot he said that it went to. That was a bobble first.
Manu handles the serve. He just rips a backhand in the corner. Olharan digs it out. Manu back on the inside. This one thrown over the top. Hard throw. Scooped up by Olharan. Manu not going to let that ball come out. Great defense in the corner. CRB now up at the 11 line. Low running backhand. Manu steps back. Scoops it up. Manu on the forehand, hard throw to the inside. Olharan comes cross court, the high scoop, and gets the backhand a pass. Bueno on the rebote, push to the outside, dropping low. Olharan makes the save. Manu has it on the forehand, over the top again, to the inside. Olharan has another one, nice pickup. Backhand from the 12, hard throw. Cutting inside, Olharan turns it to the outside.
Perfect. Just
outside of reach to score.
Got a salute from Manu as well. He tried to do that earlier. It landed wide. That one was beautifully executed. Outside placement off the rebote score.
Oh, great catch right off the side. Whoa, what a play. Olharan backing up. Turns it low and hard. Bueno.
Wow,
Nice,
Bueno
a good play. This one to the outside. Olharan's got to get back in there. He digs it out. Bueno attacks. Up on the forehand. Fake the carom. Put it inside. CRB keeps the match going. Backhand blasted on the wall, not a lot on it. Olharan just lays it up. Here's Manu now, middle of the court. Forehand over the top. This one crossing, dropping. Olharan makes the save, puts it just above the pad. Here's Bueno reaching in the backhand. And in the corner, rebote coming out. Olharan plays it at the 7th line. Just out of reach of Manu. He has the rebote on the back end. There's a scoop. Olharan has it up in the front, puts it on the wall. Manu takes it in. Drop shot off the rebote. Manu gets up there, backhand blasted, and it's tipped.
Of Olharan Cesta.
Point, set, and match. A hard-fought match going to the Cyclones. Straight set, 6-5, 6-4. Oh, what a match that was, even in 2 sets, Stu. And all the excitement you can want. Bueno and Manu able to close it out. 6-4 in that second set. Here they are, Bueno and Manu.
All right, Bueno, Manu, congratulations on winning that match. Welcome back to another interview. We have had you both for another interview earlier in the day. You guys have won 6 out of your last 7 matches. How were you able to slow down one of the most aggressive front courters in the league and get the win?
I mean, Olharan is a great player. That's why the game plan really was to attack the back. You know, I tried a couple shots earlier. They would have scored if they landed in, but they didn't. You know, so we stuck to the game plan, man, and we kind of kept them honest to the outside and got a chance to attack the back. You know, and Manu, man, Manu was able to keep the CRB deep in the back, and you know, ultimately we ended up with a win.
Yeah, this is exactly what Bueno said. We had a plan was to pass Olharan and keep CRB in the back, and I think we did a pretty good job, and we get the win, so we're happy.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. To see what else happens in today's game day.
Thank you. Go Clone.
Go Clones. Go Clones.